Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye, where today we're doing the scary thing. You know, it's a new day. I slept a little bit. Not super well, if I'm honest, but the important thing is my nerves are less jangly today. I think the probe just shot right past Timberhearth there. My nerves are less jangly today, and also I'm not there are other people in the house. That makes me feel a little bit better. I backed up one level too much there. So hopefully I'll be less of a huge baby about noises in the dark. The crazy thing is, like, I shouldn't say crazy for a variety of reasons, but the thing about it is, and I'm gonna be a little just a tiny bit embarrassed if this comes to be the case. We don't actually know for sure that there is anything going on. I just heard noises, and I heard noises in at least one place that seems to be inaccessible to us. So, like, give it a little room. Do not crash into it from the side at a high speed. See, I'm learning. Slowly but surely. It's entirely possible that those noises are just there for spooky effect and that they do not, in fact, represent any kind of danger or thing to be concerned about, right? Like, that totally might be the case. So, yeah, a little tiny bit embarrassed. There's a lot of that going around lately, I hear. Anyway, here's what we're doing. We're just gonna do the thing, and it's gonna be great. It's not going to be great, but it's I'm going to do a better job. Speaking of great, though, look at the quality of this landing. Why, it's a positive Launchpad McQuack, which is the highest that my rating system goes. I chose not to put any entries on the rating system that are higher than technically survived, because I was afraid that they would cause me to aim for unrealistic results. We should have entered Sunward, because I really want to go grab the lantern. There are definitely more lanterns elsewhere. I guess we may as well try this thing at the building, right, or the corpse building right here, right, the close one. I'm just gonna beach us over here. Okay. I should probably have gotten in there. I got myself into a habit of not doing that. I think that's the only reason that this went the way that it did. So yeah, let's go get the artifact lantern, then we'll just come back and do the thing here. We'll see what it's like. Stupid, spooky owl people. And the thing is, like, I bet I would be... It's so hard to know if they actually would put in a part where you are avoiding a hostile alien that is hunting you. 'Cause, like... my suspicion is I would not even be worried about this if not for the dialogue box, right? Like, I wouldn't be that scared. They really did a fantastic job, and I wonder if they knew what they were doing. But they really did a fantastic job of making this way scarier by including a thing at the beginning that says, hey, sometimes people get scared, and we put in a box for if you're too scared. Okay, here comes the fun. Doze off. What's it like to be able to just go to sleep? Okay, you only got to be unconscious for like a second. Is it still going to be too scary? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. So are the paintings the same? Yeah, it looks like they are. Yeah, okay. Let's just try to light some candles around here. Any candles this way? Okay. The candles are nice. Okay. Now see, this is interesting. So we've uncovered a whole weird thing here. We still have not uncovered a way to have a lit lantern in the waking world, which I had assumed was going to be necessary for figuring out how to operate that one that one building with the really complicated machinery in it. I figured we were going to have to do some kind of bouncing focused light puzzle in order to get those doors open. I'm trying to... Okay. I don't really want to be walking around over here in this, like, tree area. I feel less safe here than I do in the built thing. And I'm not sure why that is. You know, listen, I don't mesh with nature very well at the best of times. It's just not really how I do. And this is far from the best of times. Positively the opposite of that, I think, is where we are. There's a stairwell over here, but we're looking for... Oh, wait, how is that accessed? From here, we can see... Oh, here it is, here it is. We're looking for this thing. Oh, no, this is already on. Okay. Interesting. I will say, I really appreciate the fact that they came up with an alien design that, like, makes it really plausible that they would live in the dark like this, and that they would have some illumination, but not very much illumination. And oh, right, I don't have my suit here. No boosters. Well, this is a dead end. I'm sure that they're actually that you can, like, make a bridge be here by doing one of those things. Right, we're gonna walk up to something and shine a light through it, and it's going to create the bridge. But that means for the moment, I don't really know where to go from here. I guess this is a route. Oh, please show me more candles. Man, not into the trees. I'm trying to hit the right balance of talking enough to calm my nerves, but not talking so that I can hear when a spooky thing is about to befall us. Okay, so these are the candles that I lit up. Ah, okay. There is, in fact, another way to go. Ah. Okay. What'd I tell you? There's our bridge. Hey, I have a question. Maybe this is going to end up just being a waste of our time. But... Really? That? Okay. Is the bridge still there if we can't see it? Worst case scenario, we fall and we have to redo this thing. Okay. The answer is no. We do, in fact, have to light those things up for the physical structures to be present. I think that's good information to have. Oh, I didn't actually go up these stairs, did I, before? Okay, that's where we were last time. Probably a place of considerable import, and I'm sure getting on that raft is like very important, but you know, cowardice. Okay, so that just goes over there. This is the path. Did I get turned? Oh no, we have to go past this. So this is one of the reasons that I don't walk around in the forest in real life. One of the many, many reasons. It apparently is very easy for me to get lost in a place that doesn't have perfectly straight walls. I can really only manage navigating a rectangle. It's about where my abilities end. Hold on. There's an intermediate step here so I don't hurt my delicate ankles. The music's not helping. Oh, it's just a raft. It is not just a raft. I guess, okay. I guess the anglerfish are... Oh, the dam. Right, we're gonna wake up underwater. Shoot. Wait, actually, that's gonna be a problem. Because my fire's about to go out in the real world. Yeah. Shoot, right. And this one you have a limited time. Actually, you have a limited time in the other one, too. Okay. Yeah, shoot. Kind of forgot about that. Ooh, wait, come back. Take me with you. Okay, well, I guess let's do the upper one. But yeah, I just like... Oh, I do have to go this way. I don't know. There's something kind of like... very... awing. I mean, awesome. The word I want is awesome, but like in the real... the way it was originally meant to be used, not the way we use it now. About just like seeing another alive member of another species just like walking around and doing the things that it does. Like they're just over there and being them, and that's... And like again, technically the anglerfish is a live sentient creature, but it's not like a sapient creature, you know. It does feel different. But those were just live owl people over there. Although it did seem like the lights went off in that area when the flood hit here, so I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how their whole deal works. Okay. So on top of the tall building, there are four, like, antlers, four antennas, they look like, each linked to an image of one of the places where you can fall asleep and get yourself green fired over to the nightmare zone, which is just it's a very video game sort of sentence. So presumably, these things are related, right? Presumably there's something we will do in this place and it will light those up, or, you know, video game stuff will happen. Look at how comfortable I've gotten intentionally going to sleep while surrounded by terrifying alien corpses. Is it growth, or am I losing my mind? Hard to say. Let me ask you this. Is there a meaningful difference? Oh, I got stuck on a stair or something. I don't know. There's an uneven bit. So that seems like a significant structure. Okay, there's one of those. Well, let's go have a look at the significant structure, why don't we? Okay, it looks like there really isn't anywhere else to go here. Just waiting to see any hint of movement at all. Okay. Alright, well, I don't hear any footsteps. Let's start up. So there's an elevator over there. But we know that this building has a lot less up to it than down from the point that we're at. Okay, a door that doesn't open from this side. Can we tell? Yeah, okay. It would be accessed from above. And another one. Okay, so that's a place where there must be one of those bridges that we have to light up. Here's a place where they have fun little concerts. They do love just like perches. Just places where they can sit and kind of overwatch. Am I being an asshole by, like, making a lot of assumptions about their hostility and stuff? Oh no, there's not going to be a bridge here, because we know all that's over there is the thing that made that bridge appear. No, wait, actually, that's not the one. That's the one that made that bridge appear. This is a different one, but it is already lit. So how the hell do I get up? That elevator that we saw over to the right this is the top of the elevator. So how the hell do we get up? I guess worth noting, those doors don't have an opening mechanism on the other side either. What is that? It sounded like it came from this way. And it was close, but it was not. Well, we're getting the wrap it up music. Already? Really? I guess let's see. I'm getting real jumpy. I'm sorry. I guess let's see what's downstairs as much as we can. Like, it's like little bits of shadow and stuff. Oh wait, are we on the? Yeah, we're on the other side of this. Interesting. So from that side, something inside of this room will change. Oh, this is one of those hands. So is there one over there? No, I guess it's a one-way traversal. Oh, found it accidentally. I mean, we're gonna get wrapped any second here. This seems like quite expansive, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's go back to there. And there's a lantern in that area, so we don't have to stop off to pick one up. Let's go back to there and try to complete that, because I feel like we got a good portion of that worked out. Or I guess we could go back to the... You know what? Let's go back to the low water one. And we'll just try to move through it very, very quickly. And then after that, we'll have time to try with that one again. So I don't actually know if I'm doing a good job here, like as far as the plan of intentionally going past this thing and then turning around. Let me try to orient myself. Okay, so all right, I'm looking instead of firing the retro. This feels like a pretty close one, right? We didn't overshoot it by more than a kilometer, or, you know, a few, rather. Okay. So I guess, again, I did, yeah. I started flying for the spaceward side because I was planning on going to the high up corpse room, and then I changed my mind, but I didn't re-flight path for the changed mind. And so we are entering in a slightly non-optimal fashion again. And the thing is, the sunward entry is so easy. Go get the lantern, go do the thing, wake up in a flooded room full of corpses. I mean, they look real dead, right? Their whole... all their feathers have fallen out, and their whole deal looks pretty desiccated. I suppose, in a sense, they are still alive, apparently, because... I mean... I guess, I don't know. Are the ones moving around on the planet, they can't all be people who are asleep here, right? There are some people who are just actually still on the planet. It's like, is the read supposed to be that the ones who went into the corpse thing, like, they missed their home planet so much that they would rather just stay there every moment they could until they starved to death here than come out and tend to their biological needs and thus potentially live longer, or... Maybe they felt they had accomplished their mission? No, that's the wrong. Sorry. Disrespectful. My bad. Alright, let's try to move through this quickly. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's all it is. Maybe they had finished their mission here, and there was nothing left for them to do. And we don't know for sure that the ring world is capable of getting back, right? Like, we don't know how much time it took to get over here. The fact that they had to build a whole ecosystem into it, like, it could have been a generation ship, right? It could have been the case that, like, the travel from their world to our system was longer than the lifespan of one of these creatures, and so once those who finally arrived... Oh, that's right, you gotta go past the stairs. Once those who finally arrived did their job, they surveyed and got whatever information, they just went back home in the only way they could and let the thing fall into disrepair. Okay, that time I missed the intervening step, but just didn't take damage. Okay, this is the part where I don't actually know where I'm going. So they actually show up whenever we show up here, is when they go inside. Usually things in this game are a little more like clockwork than that. Okay, there's one of those traversal hands. hate the lack of candles. I hate it so much. What's this way? Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of figured, but... Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. What an effect. Interesting. So I guess if I had realized from right there, we could have just jumped to here. That's interesting. Trying hard not to look at that hand, although I guess actually it looks like that is what I need to do. Is that... I don't know if there's water between us and that one. That one might actually be able to reach us. Which obviously makes me very nervous. Makes me doubly nervous that I don't see the lantern anymore. Okay. Because they're better at seeing in the dark than we are, right? That's the whole thing. Huh. And without an obvious path of candles to light our way, I have no idea if I'm going in a direction that's useful or not. Okay, that looks like if I just went around the tree over there, I'd probably get to it. Those are moving lights. Yeah, alright, I guess that's the way. So around here, right? Getting very close now. I like that less. I like... I like having my own light concealed less. It definitely saw us. Did you see that? It reacted. Yep. Yep, it knows I'm here. Just trying to stay out of the focus beam. Oh my god. There's a tree between me and it. Which I did not do on purpose, but... I feel like such a baby, y'all. Like, I'm sorry. I'm freaking out a little bit. Like, a little bit. In real life. I'm still a little worried that I'm just being unfair to them. Like, maybe they just want to say howdy. They're smart creatures with, you know, a culture and stuff. They got guitars, and they like to hang out and do concerts. And they could build a ring world. That's pretty sick. Surely no creature capable of science can be evil. Evil, hostile, you know. But also, I am so scared right now. Don't move. No noise. Fuck me. This is so much worse than the damn fish. And I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going right now. Like, how am I supposed to figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing with these things around and I can't... Not 100% what I signed up for, is all I'm saying. There doesn't seem to be anything over here to do, actually. Without the ability to light up those doors, or to open up those doors, I'm assuming that this building is going to emit another owl person, like, pretty soon. Seem to be coming out on like a regular interval. So, a little... So I think it's obvious they can hear us, not just see us, right? That's the dam. All right, I'm just gonna get in the water. Let's just get out of here. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. This is gonna be a little difficult for me. Maybe we do need to turn on reduced frights. If I'm honest, the fact that I'm recording makes it worse because I know I should steer the raft. I know that I will be embarrassed if I have like a real big scare reaction on camera. And y'all, let me tell you something about RSD. It makes you experience embarrassment very keenly. We're gonna be strong. We're gonna just deal with it. We're gonna just deal with it. What's the worst they could do to me? Murder me? Horribly, violently, suddenly with loud noises and a jump scare? Yeah, that's about it. That's about the size of it. Let's go check out this top one until the wrap it up occurs. The good news is we didn't see any owl people in this one. The bad news is that I for sure heard a big spooky noise and we don't know what it was. So the other bad news is that it seems quite awkward to traverse. There's a lot of space to cover. And a lot of it's sort of like non-obvious traversal, like teleporting around with the hands and whatnot, so I feel like I have less of an idea of what to do here. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, it did seem like we kind of hit a dead end, right? With that last one. It may be the case that there was a path in the dark woods portion that I just didn't see because there are no candles around there. That was where we were actually supposed to be going, because what I actually did was find my way to all of the spawners for the monsters. Monsters, of course, being a video game mechanics term, and I know they're people, etc. You know, the monster in Amnesia is also a person, right? Like, we all know the terminology. I never played Amnesia, as you can probably tell, but I think the monster's a person. Oh, the monsters in the one in the really crappy, extremely distasteful and poorly made one about being trapped inside an asylum. Those are all, well, caricatures of people. Those are all as close to people as the developers of that game could imagine. If you you couldn't tell, I have some thoughts about the representation of human beings suffering from mental illness in that particular set of video games. As a human being who suffers from mental illnesses, it's Oh, I guess speaking of mental illnesses, maybe it would be a good idea if I explained what RSD is in case you're not familiar. So this could be a thing that spawns owl people. We haven't seen it do that, but it's the kind of door that does. I guess all the doors in here look the same. But RSD, the RSD I'm talking about, because I'm aware that there are multiple, sadly, multiple different... I thought I heard a door somewhere open just now. Oh, this is interesting. There are people in that room. Okay. Okay, good to know. The RSD I'm talking about stands for rejection-sensitive dysphoria. It is an emotional dysregulation issue that's semi-common. I'm going to cover my lantern here. An emotional dysregulation issue that occurs sometimes in people with... Why did they poltergeist their own chairs together? With ADHD, my particular presentation of ADHD. And it's not great. It causes you to not be able to sort of like dampen certain kinds of feelings in the way that lots of other people can. So when you feel certain kinds of terrible, you're just stuck with them at maximum volume. Obviously, the types that are common in social rejection are among these, which is why it is called rejection-sensitive dysphoria. This will take us above the theater, right? I'm not entering the theater space. But social embarrassment, obviously, one of the things on the list. So there you go. There's your you watch a YouTube video, you learn something new today. Whew. I hate that I now know this building is inhabited. That's a bad thing, in my opinion. What if that person down there watching their home movies hears me clomping around up here? Alright, so what is this going to do exactly? Okay, it's just going to make that bridge, but that's good. That bridge is meaningful. We know what that's good for. Now I have to get back across. What do you want to bet? I just fucking bet that they are... that there are now going to be more active... Oh no, okay, they let us just cross right back over. Oh. So, you know, that sound could totally be the sun going supernova. Maybe they can feel that over here. Okay, so this goes somewhere else, obviously. It's not the direction I thought we were going to end up going in. I guess let's see what's down the elevator quickly before we get wrapped here. And then I might have to... I really do apologize. I'm gonna have to... This is really freaking me out, and I'm probably gonna have to call this a little early. So the diffuse light from the... Alright, I see why their technology is so awkward for us to use. Because their lanterns don't set it off in ambient mode. our flashlight. It's not really built for this. Alright, well. Let's see if something truly horrible happens. Forward, friend. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Oh. The bell. So the raft is how we move between the 4 different areas, I bet. Every area is going to have a dock and a spawner. That's interesting. So we can get back to the area represented by the first... we can get back to the area represented by the corpse room that goes underwater. And when we do so, maybe it will be less populated because of the fact that those guys' lanterns are out. Maybe? I don't have any idea how this works. But yeah, this is pretty intense. I actually do feel like this is very intense. I am gonna call it here. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm failing a little bit. But I am still a little afraid. Afraid and also afraid. So I'm gonna call this episode here. When you come back next time on Monday, I will have seriously considered turning on the reduced frights thing. I'm gonna go look it up and see if I can discern what it does without spoiling myself. Just so that I know if it's worth turning on, if it's going to affect this at all, and then yeah, we'll get there. Listen, if I just have to toughen up and get through it, that's what'll happen. And boy, we'll see. When you come back on Monday, you'll find out, and we'll see you then.